good evening, guys. Hope you enjoyed the short trailer there. Actually, forgot I did the ending to that. Anyway, how you doing, guys? Thanks for joining. So, have you sent me something? Is that what you're googling?
No.
He had the banana on his head.
I didn't even notice. Good catch. Good catch, mate. Good catch. Just have a look at the chat, see what we got.
I wasn't going to eat it because it's too brown for me, but still.
Is it? Do you not like brown bananas?
Alex, have you seen what I sent in the chat, by the way, in the Facebook chat?
No.
So I'll just see what we got. So we got Kenneth, Hidden Histories, Caveman, Dinkum, EWT, Simon BA, Jane, Famous Potatoes, Simon BA, Natalie, how you doing?
If you are going to play it, Alex, make sure no one else can hear it.
What have you put in?
I sent it to you earlier, Steve. I got it up. But
that. It cuts it off. The B bit at the start, it cuts it off. The one in the chat, the one you sent me earlier is... This guy's funny. Oh dear. Yes, I hope everyone's good. Hi Daniel.
Hi Daniel.
In the chat, mate. How you doing, mate? Epic Gaming. How you doing, mate? So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed our few Dover videos we put out. I think we've all put one out.
Yeah,
we've all got one.
I've got to apologise for the quality of mine last night. YouTube's messing around with the processing, so hopefully that'll be sorted with the next 24 hours.
George.
So is that a thing, is it? I mean, I didn't even get an option to change to any quality setting.
No. Well, when I uploaded it, first of all, it was absolutely fine. It was only when it went to Premiere, it went... I'll show you what the state of it is. I've just sent it in the chat now. It's processing HD. So I've just seen a video where you can only get 320, which was
360.
360. But I've if you go into the studio and go to where is it? Studio. The way you can report it, send feedback. So if you go to your content and you can screenshot part that you want them to sort out, and apparently it takes about 24 hours and it will sort out the problem.
Yeah, rather than taking it down and re-uploading it.
Well, it's got 201 views in the last 24 hours, in less than 24 hours. So
yours is tomorrow, Alex?
Yes.
So we'll look forward to a HD version.
Yeah, better quality.
Yeah. And then obviously I've got my Z Rocket one to put out, so I might do that one next.
So hope you guys are all enjoying the Dover tour at the minute.
Z Rocket one's for me next as well, actually.
We got good fair few videos done, didn't we? We got nearly a dozen videos done, something like that.
We're going to probably space them out after the first 3.
About a dozen.
I thought you said like 3,000 then. I was like... Yeah, about a dozen or so. So good old Days Explore.
Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is obviously we'll do it across 2 series. So I guess we'll just do half dozen for series 1. I've called mine the Dover series. Ray has kindly copied my terminology for that.
What did you think about that little bloody thing I did? Where is it?
The cartoon music.
Yeah, it got copyrighted.
Yeah, that was funny. Didn't you? That wasn't on your final cut though, was it? Hang on, stop that because that's going to get me done.
Yeah.
It's in my next video, but I've changed the music. So,
should have coughed all over that music.
But in today's video,
this music is copyrighted, so I will play
it. Yeah. How does that make sense, right?
Well. You probably hear it.
She's loving them. Awesome. But I think my champagne bunker video, obviously half of that was actually Ray trying to get in the place.
But
the other half was the actual explore.
Hello, the 3 kings of YouTube.
Yo, Apple Mac. Cheers, mate.
Yo, hi, Apple Mac. How you doing?
But yeah, it was a really cool place, that Champagne cave, wasn't it? Really good architecture in there.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering what that white light was following us, because you saw it at one point, Alex.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, towards the end of it, I think we figured out what it was.
It was a ghost, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Casper.
It was in... But yeah, no, there was some strange lighting down there, wasn't there?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was a great explore, and it's a shame it took so long for me to get down there. But
and I think obviously the 10 minutes in the first half of the video obviously showed our teamwork.
Yeah,
getting in.
So I didn't think
never leave a man behind.
Because I don't think you weren't filming when I was lifting that door initially, were you?
I got you all on camera lifting it, not the first time, but afterwards. Yeah,
it was really heavy. That door was like a proper steel plated 2-inch thick door.
I was heavy, mate. Yeah, well impressed.
Yeah, well, it was kind of easier to lift it and then flip it over, grab the other side, lift that, and sort of do it that way.
Leon's called you a Jessie, Ray.
Whatever that means.
It's a girl, isn't it? You big Jessie.
Epic Gaming, Clarkson. I'll take Clarkson. I'm good with that. Yeah.
And I'll take Hammond, yeah, because I'm clumsy. But that means you're slow, Alex.
That means you crash cars.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
But I'm not the one who crashes cars, am I?
No.
Ray nearly had a Hammond moment, didn't he?
I might have needed a bib.
Yeah. If you're James May, then you like brown.
What?
You never heard that? Clarkson always saying that. He says James May wears brown textiles and colours. You know that?
Not heroin then.
No. Hey guys, the Top Gear of Urbex. Well, Grand Tour now. But
and it was a Grand Tour Dover, wasn't
it? Yeah.
It was, yeah. We had a race up there.
This nearly got lost after a week of having it.
I couldn't believe that. How would you explain that to your Apple? If you were like, well, I dropped it down a cliff into the sea. Can I have another one?
Well, I don't know.
But yeah, I wonder if they blacklist Urbexes.
Yeah, you put my footage in your video, didn't you, Ray?
Yeah. I did tell them what I was doing with the camera, and they sold it to me, or leased it to me.
Andrew Clark loved the video when Ladder was round the corner. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't such a big deal for me and Alex, but for Ray, yeah, that ruined his afternoon. That did, walking around there to see a ladder stood there in front of him. The thing is, right, when we came around the corner and saw the first entrance, we're not thinking, oh, should we have a look further up, see if there's another entrance? We can see a way in, so that's our primary focus.
You literally get tunnel vision, don't you?
You do, yeah. You just think, oh, entrance, amazing, I'm going in, I'm going down. You don't actually think, well, let's carry on going, see if there's another entrance, because why would you? And that,
me personally, I'd just like jump down, sod it.
Yeah. I mean, admittedly, you jumped down a lot quicker than I did. I mean, I wasn't slow at it. I mean, it took me, 30 seconds, not 10 minutes. Sorry, Ray.
20.
Well, I think it was the main thing is I didn't think I was going to be able to get back out of it. That was my main concern.
To be honest, I was a little bit worried as well. I'm not going to lie, but...
For him? What, for Ray? Or yourself?
Yeah, I was worried for Ray's welfare.
I mean, at the end of the day...
The more you do it, Ray, the more you're going to get more comfortable with things like that.
Well, for instance, look at the climb coming up into the bunker. That you wouldn't expect him to do that.
Cheers for the 10 minutes on my video for that as well.
Well,
yeah, I mean, that climb...
At first, I was like, no, I don't know if I can do this. No, I was determined.
No.
Yeah, I was in your shoes, really. Like, when we first arrived there and saw that, I thought, this is another 5 Ways Tower job. But it was actually quite easy.
Well, that's a couple of times that, because I've got no fear of climbing heights, but I think from urbexing, I've found myself the way down is a lot. I get a little bit of vertigo on the way down.
Well, Drake's Island, that was a prime example of getting down that steep bit, because I remember climbing up and that was tough work, and I'm thinking, I can't get down there.
Yeah, and I was thinking that all the way in the actual tunnel itself, thinking, Jesus, how are we going to do this? You know, it's you've got old ropes to rely on.
In a way, it was stupid what we did.
But yeah, IKS had the right idea. Just take the telescopic ladder.
Yeah, but they only used it a certain way, didn't they?
They only used it to the point we had already climbed on the rock.
Me jumping out of the Five Ways Tower, not literally, not from the top.
It was a bit sad.
My issue was I had trouble putting faith in the rope. Like, it can hold my weight?
Well, it held the weight going up.
Yeah, but obviously I sort of learned that lesson a bit on coming out of this bunker. I just thought, right, I need to trust this rope and just abseil myself down. And yeah, sure enough, it held up all right. But it was quite straightforward actually.
I think the climb down from Five Ways was a bit easier because it was just down, not at a slope, if that makes any sense. So you were able to swing yourself down. If you remember Alex's video of me coming out, it was a lot easier than.
I had gloves this time as well, so I was prepared. Still rope burn, that'd be nasty.
Yeah, so the end of my video tomorrow is quite funny. The descent.
I saw that. Yeah, I've got that on my phone actually. Yeah,
I think that's what Ray did at Five Ways as well.
Yeah, so
but the thing was, I made it look good at Five Ways.
Pompey.
The way I did it at Five Ways, it was a lot easier because there was nothing below me to actually hit into like a rock. So
I preferred it.
A bit Harris fencing.
Having the rock though.
Hi Eddie.
Yo Eddie.
Yeah, it's the little finger holes in the rock were really handy.
You're not wrong, Andrew. You're not wrong.
But yeah, of course, when we got up there, obviously Ray's dropped this video yesterday. Alex walked on into the bunker and upset the pigeon. So that come flying out, nearly hit me on the head, and then it literally, I don't know if it hit your phone or the air current caused by its wings.
It hit my phone.
So Ray's phone come toppling
there was no
over
way
the edge.
It had the tripod legs on it, didn't it? So it was a stable. It was stable. It was just the fact.
So there were actually two pigeons in there that I disturbed. One decided to go up and out through the cliff, the slow part.
Yeah.
And one just decided to head straight for you two. So I can't control the pigeons.
No, definitely not.
There's plenty in there though.
Yeah, and there's a few dead ones.
Yeah, I noticed there's a few babies in there, just sort of hanging out, sleeping.
Yeah, phone insurance doesn't cover pigeon attacks. I've not seen it in there.
No, I've not seen that in the small print. But that would have sucked, brand new iPhone. Because Ray literally caught the last half inch of his tripod that was connected to his gimbal.
It's good reactions, mate.
Well, think about it.
Fly that was.
Yeah, I was determined. I was ready to go over the edge with it. That's how. It's my lifeline, my phone.
Sometimes you care about your phone more than yourself in general, don't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, glad you got that back, because if you'd lost that, then that's your filming device is gone for the day, unless you had your pocket on you.
I had my pocket on me, but I want to, and now I've got the wide angle on here. I want to use this more.
But your pocket's got wide angle. Oh no, the lens broke, didn't it?
No. It still works fine. There's nothing. It only came off because I unglued it like Matt. So
there's
nothing wrong with it. You know, it
See,
fell off
that's
when we
the
were on the
thing
boat.
I'm really gutted with this phone is it doesn't have wide angle when you're videoing.
Does it not? It should do.
No,
What? Really?
no, only taking photos.
Well, then that's why you get iPhone then.
Well, no, because my last Samsung had wide angle,
Even for video.
even for video.
Yo,
Oh
John,
no,
how
I
you
didn't have a
doing, mate?
Samsung. I had a Google Pixel before this.
Is that what you
Um,
had? Because when we went to Kingston Prison, that's when you got the phone you got now. You kind of got it that week, didn't you? Is that
Yeah.
the one you got now? Because
Yeah.
I remember we were testing out the night mode, weren't we?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, was that on this one? No, I think that was on my Google Pixel.
Was it?
I think the first Explorer I took this out on was. Oh, I honestly can't remember, guys. Yeah,
Hi, John.
Mr. Bengal, how you doing, mate?
old John.
So, which was your favourite Explorer out of the ones we've done so far then? So, I've released the Champagne Cave video. Alex has done the Z Rocket Deep Shelter. And Ray's done the St. Margaret's Bay Cliff Shelter. Which was your favourite one? And in the chat as well, if you've seen them all.
I think
Right.
the first one we did out of all of them, which was the Z Rocket Bunker, was the best one, just because of the location of it. The date, I would say, the danger of it, because if you didn't know what was on your right hand side as you went down the entrance, you'd be dead. So
I think for me, yeah, it's got to be Z Rocket, the one Alex has done. That was my favourite one. But I think the Champagne one was probably my second, just purely because we had that good banter and all that sort of stuff in it. And it was totally awesome as well for what it was. So
yeah, it's they must get rats down there, because there's one thing I did notice, that they've the company Rent-A-Kill must have been in there, because there's a Rent-A-Kill trap right next to our bags when we were doing the photo shoot.
we do photo shoots, do we?
That's 3/4 of the Explore, mate.
It literally was, yeah. The amount of time. No wonder Matt gets fed up with us when we go out Explorers, because we take so long to do photo shoots, don't we?
Yeah.
But
yeah, Tinsk. I was looking
not too
weirdly
bad.
enough at the S21 the other day, and the reviews on it are absolute dog shit. Camera's good, but everything else apparently is really bad. I was actually looking into getting one. So yeah, I'm not going iPhone though.
you're not?
No.
Do you not like the camera configuration?
Well, I like
So
my
bit-
camera configuration.
And I like my camera configuration. I got
Why have you only got two? Oh, yeah, of course, yours is a thing, in it?
12
It's
minutes.
a mini way, innit? You got a little one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get it out on stream if you want to show how mini mine really is.
She's got
Come
the
on, then.
banana. Just hold that up. That'll do.
It's not big enough.
Get your chest out, Ray. That is a hairy old chest, Ray.
Now, Steve.
I didn't see that, Ray. Do that again. Yeah, I'll say that
beautiful.
for, I don't know, maybe when I get so much subscribers, I'll do it.
As Andrew Clark says, bang goes monetization.
Yeah.
All right, Gav.
I don't think they know what nipples look like, do they? YouTube algorithms?
Wow.
Possibly, mate. I wouldn't put it past them.
No, probably not.
Nipples are us.
Random TV, yo, mate.
Well, Google didn't like
Gav,
the
how you
word
doing?
nipples then, apparently, because I had to accept that comment.
Yeah, you can, in the settings, can't you? You can pre-approve certain words and stuff.
So you've
looking at that
pre-approved the
earlier.
word nipples.
No,
Oh,
because
he's-
that's why
he's-
it came up for you
he's-
to accept it.
He's pre-approved the word cock.
Eddie's,
I don't think so.
Eddie's just thrown off.
Hey?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
something you ever want to have to see on your holiday, is it?
Barry's shared your link on the Facebook group, Steve.
Oh, cool.
There you go. Leon's got the right idea. He's just spelt nipples the wrong way.
Cheers, Barry, if you're watching.
Naples.
John says,
Oh.
how do you pronounce that?
Hawaii.
Hawaii,
Can you just put a little spoiler thing? Don't spoil Squid Games in the chat. I don't want to read the chat now.
Don't what?
They're talking about Squid Games, and I'm just on episode 3 at the minute.
Oh, okay.
What the hell is Squid Games?
Oh, mate, it's awesome. It's like this South Korean thing on Netflix. Like a series. They've got to do these games, basically, to win a load of money.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I watched last night. It was a new Ryan Reynolds film, which was Free Guy, I think it was. Or
Apparently it's shite, innit?
I was in stitches, mate. It was funny as hell.
Oh.
Anyway, says Hawaii phones awesome value for money with excellent camera. I think they do have excellent cameras. I think they've got those periscope ones with like 10 optical zoom or something. Even if the CCP, I guess that's Chinese Communist Party, allegedly is spying on you no more than Google.
Barry.
But the difference is Google's American, so it's probably going to be
Yo,
a bit
Barry.
more. Yo, Barry. Google's going to be a bit more better with data, I'd imagine.
Cool. I've just looked at what you were on about, Alex. It looks. How do I describe this trailer?
How would I describe him? Short black hair.
Very yellow.
I mean, if you can get past it, you don't have to read subtitles. It is dubbed. So,
No,
makes it easier.
it's not that. I'm looking at the first part of this trailer. I'm like, I don't really want to say what I think about that.
Bengal says no spoilers.
Concentration.
Just
What do you mean,
push all
bad or
the
good?
spoilers off the edge of the earth.
Don't
Just
start
do that.
saying off the edge of the earth because you have bloody what's his name in here.
He's been,
you'll get all the flat earthers round here.
Here.
Sure.
Cure. Urbexy, how you doing? Not seen you around for a while. Are you all good? Yeah, that person you're on about, the flat Earth guy. I've seen him in other people's streams, but I haven't seen him in mine for a while.
I blocked
It's in
him.
my
The
block
other,
list.
I blocked
That'd be
him
why
on
then.
mine the other day. I didn't, but just because he kept on about flat Earth while I'm trying to do like I can't just speaking to people when he's on about flat Earth shit, and I said the flat Earth stuff comes.
Don't upset Barry. He had a Barry was saying we've overspoken about it, and I think it's right. Really, I think we've
Yep.
covered that extensively.
So flat earthers, just get over it, innit?
Yeah, it's round. That's all we can say.
Yep. The end.
Back to Dover though, we had a awesome day there, didn't we? And we could actually see France, believe it or not, couldn't we?
That's why I
In the
think it's all
distance.
French.
Yeah, that's why we're talking with a French accent.
I tell
We
you
could
what,
pick
though,
up their phone signal, radio
Oh, do you know
channels.
what? Yeah, we couldn't pick up our own 3 or 4G on the cliff. We were just picking up Orange F, which is the French network.
So I thought we were still in the EU. Would I have still been able to roam with my data?
You still can. We still can.
I couldn't.
Yeah, I could. Our data's included in the EU still.
Said I'm out of my area for data roaming.
My roaming's on permanently anyway, because I got unlimited data. So
So have I.
But you're
Yeah.
with different network, aren't you?
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah. It's so shite. I might have to change it soon, to be fair.
But so a funny story. Obviously, it's no surprise, but we all connected to the French network before we went in this bunker, and obviously, without realizing, all our clocks updated, so we were an hour ahead. So we were in the bunker, and we were thinking, "What the hell? Why is it like? Have we been in it for 3 hours?" And we just totally didn't bat an eyelid, did we? It didn't sink in.
Not until we got back to the car.
No, we got back to
And
the
even
car,
then,
we
in
were
the car park, like when we'd bought the tickets for the pay, we've got to like 3:45 or whatever.
Yeah, because obviously
It's
our
like-
watches update with our phones, and yeah, we just couldn't believe where the time went, and it didn't twig until a bit later on that the French network updated our time on our watches. So when we found out we were now behind, we were like, "Oh, phew! Thank God for that."
I tell you what, I'm so
Yeah.
glad we spoke to the people up at the lighthouse, because otherwise I don't think we'd have found that bunker.
Yeah, without going into too much detail, big up to that woman.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, she made a few phone calls and
Yeah, she
got
did
us where we
actually.
needed to go.
But
Yeah, so shout out to the lady.
But on the other side of the
On the
coin, you
cliff.
have the other lady that wouldn't mind her own business.
Yeah,
Oh, she didn't like drones, did she?
What are you
Gary's trying
doing
to tell
there?
us the drone laws, and like I don't think you understand it fully, love. But we'll
'Cause we
just
were flying.
be pleasant.
No, sorry, we weren't flying. We were. That was before. Yeah, and she was like, "Are you flying that drone? What drone?" Well, there's a drone whizzing around here. It's really annoying. The buzzing sound gets really irritating. No, it's not us.
We're standing
'Cause it
here
wasn't-
talking to you.
Yeah, because I'm flying a drone while talking to you. I think she was a bit of a Karen, basically. No
Yeah.
offense to anyone called Karen.
Dover Karen.
Dover Karen.
So, what are you doing there? I was like, well, going in here.
And then I think
Jumping
when
off the cliff, love.
At some
about
points that day,
2
you
hours
needed to.
later, I landed. Alex was flying, and then Ray came back and said that woman's back up near Alex flying his
You
drone.
didn't see that, did you, Alex?
No, I didn't notice her.
Where you were flying, she was up the road a little bit. I could see her. That's why I walked towards Steve to tell him. But you hadn't got in the air yet, so you were all right.
Mm.
So long as you don't fly over people, as long as you're not in restricted airspace, you can
Well, I
do what
do
the hell
fly
you
over
want.
people, but at like a few hundred feet up, not like literally. Above
Well,
their head.
sometimes you can't help it, obviously, but if it's a crowded place, you know, you wouldn't be flying your drone over them, would you? Unless you're high up or can't really
No,
help it.
I think we're pretty responsible in what we do, drone flying.
Totally.
We're not
Totally.
idiots or anything like that. We respect it and fly safely. But it's these people that take the mick a bit with it. It gives it a bad name.
Well, I don't know what the law is with these FPV drones.
Do you remember that the Coventry Stadium?
Mm.
Mental, wasn't it?
Yep.
Have you guys subscribed to that bloke, by the way, from on top of the bunker, Attic Boy 11?
I have, yeah.
I was watching
Nice
him
one,
this
Barry.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said hopefully if we ever go there again, like next year or whatever, we'll catch up.
He said those drones do about 90 mile an hour. Those FPV ones.
Really, 90?
Yeah, we were talking to him, weren't we? When we stood outside the main gate.
Oh, is this at Coventry? Yeah.
That's
Oh,
like
that's
zero
right.
speed for a drone.
Mm.
Yeah, you still got to put that video out, haven't you?
I was going to do that before the Dover, and I thought that Dover stuff would be way more exciting.
Well, it was. Yeah, we just couldn't believe our luck when we got down there.
Oh, you got a donation from Exploring with Carl.
Oh, awesome, Carl. Thanks very much for the donation. Much appreciated. All
Thank
goes
you very much,
to,
Carl.
Coffee
Good
or
evening.
somewhere.
fuel and coffee. So, yeah, thanks, mate. Awesome.
So it's all on Steve, yeah, next.
Yeah.
Yeah, coffee next time, man. Greg's or Starbucks, not Costa, though.
Oh yeah, like I said before the stream, I'm so glad it wasn't a Starbucks van on its side I saw earlier.
Mm.
Yeah, it can't be
Could have raided it.
Our supply of
Like I was going to pull over on the
even
motorway.
Frank drinks.
The old Frank.
Frank.
But yeah, speaking of Starbucks, so without going too much detail, some of you might know what we're on about. So we stopped for a coffee on the way up on our Dover trip,
Where we met Alex,
and believe it or not, there was an abandoned bar sat next to the Starbucks, which was wide open. So we thought
As soon as the
to
traffic,
go in and have a look.
as soon as the traffic
Perfect way
cops
to start the
disappeared.
tour off, wasn't it?
Yeah, so there's 2 traffic cops in their 5 Series Beamers. They're station wagons parked up. So we had to wait for them to go, and then we just basically hopped the concrete barrier, and there was a hole in the. It was like a board of MDF, wasn't it? Well, no, it was actually plywood, I think, and someone had kicked it in or something, so we just got in that way. So that started to explore off quite nicely. The day off, sorry.
Well, at that point, it was drizzling, wasn't it? We thought, oh, here we go.
That explore was quite casual for me because I was walking around with my Starbucks in one hand and my gimbal in the other. I was just relying on these 2 for a light, basically.
What a dodgy place, though, to be fair.
Yeah, because it's funny because the floor upstairs, there was holes and everywhere in it, and you were like, "Don't walk here," and then you just walked on it, didn't you? Without thinking about it.
You just forget, don't you? You look in one room,
Hold
come
it
back, and
closer. Hold it closer, but leave it. It should. There you go.
There you go.
Zoom in a bit. Might have to pinch it, mate. Is that Alex?
Oh, was that me?
Yeah.
I think there's another one where I appear around the corner.
So
Next to Alex.
oh, yeah.
That, to me, that was the most interesting part of that explore, was that staircase. Oh, no, it wasn't actually. It was the football.
Yeah, we had a game of football in there as well, which was quite cool.
Look at this one. You've got no face in this picture when it loads up.
Damn.
That was just you just knew that was going to be a good day as soon as we found that one. As soon as we stopped.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, that's the best day I've had in ages. It was quite a last minute thing, going up there because obviously the weather. The weather is terrible, but it was quite a last minute thing. But when we got up there, it was just a lovely day. Yeah, don't stick that on
I
there,
missed
mate.
it.
Your hair's growing back quickly, Steve. Look.
Yeah, I know. Probably look better looking with no hair.
Going for the mat look, ain't you?
Yeah, that's what 20 years of exploring does to you.
Yeah. Oh, I need to shave. My beard's getting itchy.
You know that's the time. That's when I normally shave.
Don't, Ray. Don't do it.
It's terrible, isn't he? Don't get me a strike. Right, I don't want to get done, mate. Just review him.
Did you ever watch that series, That's Off?
No.
The Trip. Oh, it's brilliant.
I'm going to have to look for that.
Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon.
I saw that and I thought of someone straight away.
Oh, right. Yeah. I had to edit something out of my tomorrow's video. The very last words I said were to do with that person. Quite loud.
If you're talking about who I think you are, Ray did that in the St. Margaret's Bay bunker. Do you remember, Ray, when I was doing my outro, you were like, and I've left it in there. And I told you I was going to leave it in there.
You better not have left it in there, Steve.
I've left it in there, but luckily for you, I've bleeped the name out, but I've left everything else in there.
Nice.
Oh, so you won't be monetized with that then? If you've left that in, that bit that I've said, you won't get monetized for that because it's quite a strong profanity.
I might need to.
Yeah, exactly.
It might just be beeps a beep in the end, and then there'd just be no context.
Yeah,
it'd just be Ray saying "Hey."
Hey.
Hey. Where is it? Epic Gaming, you can play 15 seconds before it kicks in. I think it's a bit less than that, mate. I did try that. I think 5 seconds you can get away with, but any more than that.
But I
See, I thought
thought
I'd get copyrighted for my using some Doctor Who footage in my Winspit
Hang on.
Explore.
we heard that, Steve.
Oh wow, Carl! Cheers, mate.
You've just been given another 10 quid, Steve.
It's definitely on him next time, isn't it,
I need
Ray?
to share that.
Yeah.
It's Bron with Carl. Thank you so much, mate. Definitely have a beer and a coffee. So yeah, awesome. Thanks for that.
You know that what
You're a
you were
legend.
just what you were playing actually came through, Steve. So whatever that was, you better be sure that that wasn't loud enough for everybody else to hear.
No, I did. I made sure it was. What's the word? Tidy. What did you hear then?
I know what bit of the video that was. So
Yeah. And in the school video, I think Alex did it.
Yeah. I did it in
You-
the
you
school.
do-
I did it in the chemical research facility.
After you've edited videos, after a while, you think back and think, did I remember to blur that out? Because when the video goes out, when we premiere it, sometimes, I don't know about
Yeah.
you guys, but sometimes I'm not sweating, but I'm thinking, shit, did I remember to cut that bit out?
Yeah.
And of course, you can't, once it's going out, that's it.
Because I've watched it all as I'm editing, there's certain bits when I'm watching it in the premiere and I think, I don't remember this bit. Have I accidentally left this in? And then I think, oh, Christ, what's going to happen? What are we going to say? Because we
you're
do
just
say.
praying, aren't you?
now, which videos did you say that in? Was it just the Champagne Caves, or was it any others? Because I cannot remember any others.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Only in the cliff bunker as I'm doing an outro.
And where did you do your outro? That's what I got to remember.
I did it up on the bunker itself.
I might have to. No,
Yeah,
I
we
did
do.
it.
We do chat an awful lot of crap on these explores, don't we? I mean, we're not like we're just messing about, but yeah, we just have fun.
No.
We? Good banter.
That one thing, we're not messing around.
Yeah, basically, just without giving too much away, we've got, I'll say, a stalker.
Somebody very clicky.
Someone's stalking us.
It's during this bit.
And we'll catch you in the next one, guys.
Oh, hang on. You did it then. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was almost
We're live
Went
till you goes
pear-shaped.
wrong.
Oh God!
I couldn't press pause.
Oh no.
So hopefully I've left that out my premiere.
You better go back and check quickly.
Do
Yeah.
you when you've uploaded, do you delete the original video that you uploaded?
What do you mean?
Well, the video you upload, obviously, when you set it to Premiere, you can't go back and watch it. So the video file you uploaded to YouTube for that Premiere, do you delete?
Oh yeah, I
it
keep
off
them
your
all
PC?
in on my hard drive. Yeah,
So just go back and watch that video off your.
you
hard
can
drive.
watch it
No, you can't.
on YouTube
Once you set
Studio
it, don't think you can.
I'll tell you. Hang on. I'm in
on the main. You know that not the app.
Ray's laugh is awesome. Well, if you've got any funny things for him,
You can,
That's
Steve.
right.
If you go into.
yeah, just
Proper YouTube Studio.
I just do the MP4 file on your.
It does work sometimes.
Is it a good stalk or a bad one? Well, it
It's
turned out,
clicky.
yeah, bad. We did like the air raid shelter tunnels without being a spoiler. Yeah, they were awesome. So we've done the Champagne Cave and we've done the 2 air raid shelters. So we've done the Z Rocket, which Alex has done, and the St Margaret's one raided.
Yeah, just check. Sorry, Steve. You can.
Oh, okay, didn't know that.
Yeah.
There you go then. Answer sorted.
So we've still got like a dozen videos for you guys to enjoy.
Yeah.
So yeah, for those that joined recently, we're going to do 2 series, I think. So we've done about a dozen videos. Do 2 series, sort of half a dozen on each. And
How you guys
hopefully
getting
you
on with
enjoy those.
editing them so far?
Well, I took your advice, Alex, what I remember to say to you about the way you edit things.
Hmm.
So you do your intro part, you export that, and then you do the main edit and get all your stuff done to it, and then export that, and then bring everything together. And
Yeah.
I've got I got the first 3 done.
So the way I look at it is do the big chunk of cutting, like just go through the video, cut out all the, stuff, bad words, export that, and then you can do all the fun stuff after. Look forward to the fun stuff because it can just get a bit much.
You guys do it differently then. I do all mine in one hit. I
I
don't
know-
do the intro
I
separate.
I normally do, but I lose enthusiasm after a while doing it like that.
I
There you
just do it
go.
in one go. It works for me. It depends how it
Yeah,
works for you.
totally.
Everyone's different.
Totally
Yeah.
subjective.
Because you'll see in the next 2 videos the difference between the one I just did and the improvements I've made, like that animation I did of us 3 and stuff like that. And I don't know whether the Google Earth zoom ins were any good or not, but
I've done that twice. The map thing. I think I did it on my Deep Dean video, and I did it on one of my other ones where I did a map thing. But I think it needs to be quite flush. Depends how you want to present it, really.
Hmm.
But if you want it to be flush, you got to have the zoom in constant without
that's
being
what-
sort of
that's why I use-
jaggedy, if that makes sense.
that's why I use Google Earth, because that's what they do.
If you I don't know if it works on Google Earth, but it works on like web pages. You know the mice you can get with the spinny wheel in the middle. If you click that wheel down, does that wheel click if you press it down?
Hang on. Yeah.
Yeah, so on a web page, if you click that wheel, you'll get like a little circle with an up arrow and a down arrow. And then if you pull the mouse down, it will scroll through the page automatically. So I'm just wondering if you can do the same logic in Google Earth.
That's a mouse.
I've got one similar to that.
I got wireless.
It's got loads of buttons.
So does this. It's got 1, 2, 3, 6 on this one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, including the mouse wheel.
And I bet you don't even know what the rest of them does. Apart from the
Well,
sound.
no, you can set them, can't you? Shortcut them.
Barry says, "Where's baby Jesus?"
He's upstairs in
Good
bed.
question. Yeah, there you go.
I would wake
Process.
him up. I would go and wake him up, but it won't shut him up otherwise.
Hang on.
You got 2
Yeah,
kids,
so-
though, Ray, isn't it? That's a bit
Yeah.
of favouritism there, calling one of them the son of God and not the other.
What editing software do you use? We will use Filmora 10 or Filmora X. Oh, well, that's what I do anyway.
X
Don't know
is 10, isn't it?
I don't know whether all of you are using 10.
Yeah.
Well, I bought it as Filmora 9.
Yeah, so did I. Then I updated it.
I still haven't updated it.
There you go. If anyone remembers that episode,
No, that's not for Mac. That's for PC, Windows.
who uses Mac OS? Do you know what really annoys me with Macs is you can't right click.
You can.
You can't.
You can if you set it up. There's a way to do it.
Maybe it's changed since I've. But yeah, you just on PC you just right click, copy, paste. You could never do that on a Mac. Maybe you can. I don't know. But I just found it really frustrating.
Did you find a ladder, Ray? Yes, I did.
Yeah, he's mugging you off from the champagne bunker.
Well, he's getting ripped tonight.
That was quite funny though. Spent 10 minutes getting
Oh,
down.
mate, yeah. Comedy gold, really, wasn't it? You couldn't have planned it.
Yeah, I mean, it made a good video though, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, I've spent Hi Dark Urban Explorers.
Hi, Dark Urban.
The old Dark Urban.
So,
I'm just going to call you Durban. It's easier.
Durban.
Yeah.
That's quite good.
yeah, you're right with Durban. Epic just tested the mouse wheel. You can zoom in out by scrolling the wheel, but on it down you can tilt. Okay. So that's more for you, Ray, then.
I've noticed if you press Windows G, you get screen record on this laptop.
Windows G.
Yeah.
What's the program? Like, is it actual built-in Windows recorder?
Yeah. Yeah. Try it.
Welcome to Xbox Game Bars. Come up for me.
Yeah, exactly. And then you should have a record button at the top left. Let me. So.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Well,
So
how
thank
do I
you.
get out of here now?
Just click away, click
there you
into
go.
yourself.
Classic British comedy. Yeah, it was quite a bit of a comedy sketch, wasn't it? The Ray trying to get down.
We're the Three Stooges.
I have to admit, it is quite fun editing the videos, watching it back.
Yeah.
Because there's certain bits I had to cut out of that as well. But I mean,
Well, I didn't.
naturally
slowed
we have to
down your
cut bits
trip.
out anyway. Oh, when he was going down the slide.
Oh,
Yeah.
what, me?
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny, wasn't it?
And then I
I was
reversed
happy
it.
singing away.
What happened to the climbing video? You out up? Which climbing video is that? Does that mean video you put out and that's autocorrect? Change it to out. If you're referring, I can only imagine if you're on about that notification you got yesterday that I uploaded a video called Alex Climb. Yeah, that was error on my part.
I'm waiting for Ed. He's just put, Alex, how do you get on with the...
I'm
that's
guessing that
it.
a gimbal.
Oh, yes. No, it can't be the gimbal. So,
That's got to be. I'm going to be interested to see that gimbal in the next meet.
oh, yeah. Feddy will... pretty sure he said he'd lend me that for the next Explore.
What happened about the Thursday night stuff? Because we were meant to meet up on Thursday, weren't we? If Matt was going to get back to us.
Yeah, never heard back from Matt. So
Because he didn't know what I meant when I said it to him earlier.
it wasn't specifically Thursday. He said he'd let me know when he was free during the week to come down this neck of the woods.
He's on about you,
Boblov.
Boblov.
How did I get on with the Boblov?
Oh, okay. Ignore my message then.
What did you put?
Don't read it out. Bovlov. Yeah, you've had that while though, haven't you?
Hmm.
Have you ever thought about trying to get into Area 51?
Yes, I have.
Probably as much as I've thought about jumping off of a 100-story building. So yeah.
That's a big
No
extreme,
way.
Steve.
Well, exactly.
Well, either
I
way,
haven't
you're
thought
going to
about
end
it.
up
There
in
you go.
death, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the point. I haven't thought about it. I'm not stupid enough to do that.
Frank Triggs has an audio recording of what happens when you try to get into Area 51.
I've seen some interesting videos of people trying that. Not like trying to get in, but the perimeter, lies and stuff. Durban sounds like a violent city in Africa. I don't know if it's violent, but it is a city in Africa.
South Africa.
I regularly come up with plans. Yeah. Good luck. Don't mess with
Have
the
you
camo
done?
dude, so Have you done Belsize Park Deep Level Shelter? Yes, I have. Video will be coming on that at some point. You guys should do a mashup video of your bloopers. Well, I do have an outtake series playlist on my channel, so you can go and check that out. There's 4 videos in there currently. I am slowly working on a 5th episode of that, so go check that out.
I think that's your thing, isn't it, Steve? Your little outtakes.
Yeah, well, it's just good to show people a bit behind the scenes, isn't it? I think some of the outtakes and bits we can't put in the main. The thing with our videos is we try and keep them somewhat, I'd say, not professional, but at the same time we have a bit of a laugh, don't we? We put subtle Easter eggs and jokes in there, but yeah, for the most part, it's fairly serious, isn't it? Our videos.
Steve hasn't seen it yet.
What have you said?
Take a gulp of water first before you open it up.
Oh God!
There you go, confirmation from Eddie. The Osmo 5 is really good, and I'll be messing around with it today. So, you can lend it for the next explore.
The Osmo 5,
Cheers,
there's
mate.
5 out already, is there?
Yeah, it's really good.
It
I had a
looks
little go on it
weird.
the other day.
So what's the specs on that then versus the 4?
It's more lightweight. You've got the telescopic, so you can pull it out. So you can do all your outros and stuff without holding the camera to your face.
Right.
It's got a magnetic grip. I don't know if the 4 had that.
Yeah, the 4 did.
Yeah, that was the deal breaker for me when I was getting one. Do I go for the Osmo 3 or 4? And the reason I didn't go for the 4 was because it had that magnetic clip.
Really good.
And
I've used it. It's really.
The thing is, though, you have to have a permanent magnet thing there
No.
for the 4.
Oh, for the
Yeah,
4,
you
for
do.
the 5, you just get a detachable thing. You know, like your grip on the 3, which has got the yellow and red arrow on the top. You just clip that onto your phone and then clip that onto the gimbal.
Oh, okay. But the 4, obviously, it was a permanent fixture, and that avoids your wireless charging. And obviously, I wireless charge my phone a lot. And also, I can justify spending, 50, 60 quid more just for the number 4 on it, because it does exactly the same thing.
So this is really lightweight, and the telescopic bit is brilliant.
I have to have a look at that.
I think it's about 150,
Yeah.
140,
Alright.
something like that.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with the one I got, so not going to get a new one for the sake of it.
What does John Doe say? Crowdfund Ray for climbing.
Expedition.
I'm in.
Okay.
Karen Hoyle, thank you very much. We all did. We all put that out. The Doctor Who caves.
Oh, Windspit.
Yeah, it was something a bit different, but that was quite cool.
No,
Yeah, it's nice to mix
Still
it
got
up.
to, I've still got to put another video out from down that area that we did. I think you two have already done the school, haven't you?
I've not.
I think I'm the only one.
And Matt.
Mine's ready to go, but I've not released it.
I might have to have a look at that footage because I filmed the whole of that on the Pocket. And
Did you film when you fell down the drain?
no,
Oh, right.
I think I might film that.
no, you didn't.
Brilliant.
You did not get that. I know you didn't.
Well, I got the aftermath then.
Yeah, because I'm like, Steve, why aren't you helping, Ray? You just stood there filming him.
Yeah, I'm like, well, do I help Ray or do I film?
You got to film.
Yeah, so that's
You made the right
that's what I
call.
went for.
Explore Norfolk has a great point, actually.
I just don't like the magnetic stuff. Yeah, that's true. Because how strong is that magnet going to be?
It's pretty strong.
Because the clamps on the 3 are pretty strong. As Ray found out, because he's still got a phone.
Yes, I do. And I wouldn't have had that phone if I hadn't put the tripod legs on it, because it was only because you said, Alex, to put it on there, I was able to grab hold of something.
I always attach it, yeah.
I
You have to say, I was using it quite a bit that weekend as well.
It's handy because if you ever know when you need something out of your bag, you just like you've got to try and do it all one-handed, but you can just pop it out.
That magnet is really, really strong.
What we want to do then is test it, but let's put your phone on it and chuck a ball at it and see if it stays on. That's probably
Or just like them little devices you chuck the tennis balls with for dogs.
yeah, but
Just
my
do
God,
that. See if your phone comes off.
if it doesn't, then I'll buy one. How about that?
Yeah, no, I think we're right with our current gimbals, aren't we? So,
But it's better than
Yeah.
my old one. That crap knockoff I had that time, and luckily I was able to send it back.
that was I won't mention it, but the manor we went to, that was the first time you used it, wasn't it?
No, the first time I used it was in that air raid shelter and pool
Red shirt and Paul.
in Camford.
Yeah, okay.
Right, sorry guys, be a party pooper. I'm going to head on to bed, I think, in a minute.
I think I'm
That's
going to do
all right,
the same
mate.
thing. I've
No
got work
worries.
in the morning.
Yeah, it was just going to be a shortish one, just to sort of talk about our recent Dover videos, really.
Yeah.
And there's more to come.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed the Dover videos so far.
It's a good little place. I say little place. It's like
It's not, is
it's
it?
like our area on steroids, isn't it? The sort of history and
Yeah,
I can't wait to show the rest of the video.
yeah,
we've got some good ones coming out.
certainly have.
But we're going to split it up and make you wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've got some
Yes, Lincoln.
good stuff on the pipeline. So
Yeah. Well, I'm going to head off, guys, anyway. So cheers for having me on, Steve.
yeah, no worries, mate. Good to talk as
We'll,
always.
Yeah, we'll catch up soon.
Yeah, we'll do.
Talk to you in a week.
And good night, all in chat. Catch you soon.
Good night.
Adios.
Bye-bye. I'll stay
Then
on
there
for
were
a
twos. Maybe I should rename it Two Wise Men now.
Oh, one wise man and an idiot. I don't know who the idiot is, though. No, Luke. No, Luke, I didn't. It was.
Did you play in the park? Is there a park there?
Yeah, there is. I used to live near there.
I know they've concreted that area shelter up now, haven't they?
I don't think they have.
I think they have. Well, they put some Harris fencing over it, but I think they have concrete it up now, or breeze blocked it rather.
Bloody idiots.
Because it wasn't really dangerous, was it? To be fair,
The entrance was in a way because you had all the. Well, they could have just taken all the metal from in the entrance because it was a bit. If I remember rightly, it was a bit.
yeah, they just needed to clear it out, didn't they? I think if the Osmo 3 is working fine, then just stick to them. Yeah, I mean we've got the Osmo 3, all three of us. Actually,
4 of us.
we've all got the same gimbal, the same flashlight, the same. Well, no, that's where the similarities end, isn't it?
Bovlov for me and you.
Yeah, we've all got Bovlovs. Me and Ray have got the same one. Alex has got a different one. Matt's got a different one. Is Matt's the same as Alex's?
Don't know.
Can't
I'm
remember.
not sure. Best person to ask is Eddie if he's still in.
I know B-Face has got the same one as Matt. Because we used they used them in the cave we went into in Farley.
Did they?
I know B-Face did. Yeah,
I haven't put that. I'm not going to put that video out. I don't think.
you're not.
I don't know. I wasn't when I was editing it. I didn't feel like it was good enough to put out. But
Mine was awesome. I think
because I couldn't find any
Quite well,
history on it really.
you could always just open my video and see what I put in either the intro or the description, and just use that.
Might do. I'll have to go back because I think that was the last time I used my old gimbal before I sent it back.
Yeah.
And it was because your light ran out, didn't it? When we're in there, as we're coming out.
Yeah, it did. Split an image of Bethel Quarry. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it was meant to be, wasn't it? Like, we literally did the whole explore. We were in there over an hour, and my light ran out just as we got back to the entrance way.
It could have been worse, like someone else that was with us, that their light did run out.
Does the Bovlov have a wide FOV? It's got a wide angle lens on it. I can't remember what angle it's got, but yeah, it does have a wide angle on.
Frank, I know Alex and Ned do.
Yeah, they do.
But we don't. We've never used it. I have heard of it, but I haven't had time to really figure it out, to be honest with you.
I think it's. I think Ned typically uses that more than Alex. I might be wrong, but yeah, the LiDAR is obviously helped in certain situations to pinpoint places of interest. So obviously we will work quite close together anyway. So we all tend to check these things out if anything interesting comes up.
Alex and Eddie have the same Bovlov, according to Eddie.
I'm pretty sure Eddie donated his Bovlov to Alex. So he's got a spare one. So obviously I gave my spare one to you, didn't I? Well, I didn't give it to you.
I
sold it at a cheap price.
Well, the same price you paid for it.
Technically, yeah. Which I didn't actually want it, did I?
No, this guy likes wasting money. He just chucks it on the floor.
Oh no, I ordered a Bovlov clip off Amazon, and they just sent me a Bovlov instead. So I thought, all right, didn't ask for it, but I'll have it. So then I'll just give it to you, and then you reimburse me for the clip that I ordered, which I never actually got. Well worth using cross-referencing with other maps. Yeah, definitely. I think it's a mixture of aerial, street view, and LiDAR. You can build up quite a good image of where stuff might be. Eddie said he ordered one the next day. Nice. Matt didn't explore today. He came on my stream earlier for about half hour. Yeah, I think we left me a message earlier. It sounded like he was on the road.
Yeah.
I don't think we can say where he's been, though.
I can't remember where he's been. I thought he said Winchester, but I think that's a load of crap. But hi, Adrian.
Hello, Adrian.
Because I was in the middle of doing something.
Do you guys have a thermal camera? No, we don't. I don't think we really need one for what we do, to be honest. I think the only time that would come in useful is if we were in some kind of, I don't know, factory or
I'll be in a factory
place
tomorrow.
where there's piping or. But yeah, I don't think we need one really. We've obviously got the night mode, infrared mode. But it's kind of come at a good time for the infrared mode because winter coming and all that, shorter days.
Definitely.
It's coming useful. Have you tested yours out yet, Ray, in the dark infrared?
Yeah, we were when we ran out of torches the other night.
Have you looked at the footage back on your PC?
Not yet. That's one thing I haven't done. For the last, not today because I was back at work, but for the last couple of days I've been editing and going through it, and that's the one thing I didn't do is go onto the Bovlov. I've got it in the drawer there, but
yeah, when you plug it in, don't. I think we spoke about it the other day, but don't take the battery out and take the SD card out because it will lose all the date and time memory. Just plug the camera in via the USB port.
Yeah.
Because you have a mini HDMI on it and a USB, a mini USB.
It's the
not
same.
mic.
It's the same connection as the dash cam.
Yeah, that's USB A mini, and then micro is the through night connection. That's the even smaller one. Thermal cameras are good for finding hidden holes. Would they be though? I guess the temperature difference might be different, like the different to the rest of the ground.
That's
Maybe
a point.
because of that.
That is a good point.
Steve, did Alex show you the picture we did Thursday? I can't remember actually.
Who's asked that?
Don't give too much away on here though.
Someone's asked, can you use the dock? Well, I've got the dock here. I don't think you have to take the battery.
Yeah, you have to take the battery to use the dock.
Because that's the dock there. It's not like I'm going to take the battery out, but
that's what happened to me because I filmed that piggery where we caught that voice on camera, and I took the battery out to offload the. Sorry, I took the battery out to get the SD card out to take the footage off.
Oh,
and then obviously the date and time completely reset.
I see why you said use the other clip. That's a beastie clip. That is. Look at that.
Yeah, that's what I was on about.
I'll be
because your camera wouldn't have fallen on the floor the other day. You know, you dropped it.
Yeah.
If you were wearing that clip.
I'll be changing it over later on, but
it's a good clip. That the only thing I find if you put it on here, your t-shirt comes down and it like films the floor.
Well, that's why I had it on my trousers most of the time.
The only thing with putting it on your belt clip or pocket is it might be quite shaky because that's where you're walking. You're walking with your legs, aren't you?
I walk my hands.
Yeah. You're doing permanent handstand.
I'm quite good at those. I'm quite good at riding unicycles as well.
Yeah, you're not ridden one for a few years though. Yeah.
Christ, how many years ago was that? That was.
Oh, don't know, mate.
2004.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Way, man.
Yo.
No, Eddie, we don't. I know Alex does, but.
Well, that's the thing, Eddie. That's what I was saying a minute ago. I ordered the magnet holder that goes around the chest. And instead of them sending me that, they just sent me another Bovlov camera instead, which I didn't obviously order. So that's the one I gave to Ray.
Or let me buy, should he say, not gave.
Well, yeah.
If he wants to give it to me, I'll have my money back.
Yeah. So obviously the money I used for the clip, Ray obviously just gave me back in exchange for the Bovlov. So I'm still without the clip. So I've not ordered another one.
That was jammy. Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Explore guys would.
But I left it like 4 weeks before I said anything to Ray in case they were like, "Oh, I need that Bovlov back."
There's a question from Karen Hoyer. Hoyle. I can't pronounce it.
What's your favourite exploring, guys? Which county?
Hampshire.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
Fuel bunker.
Yeah, I think in terms of the favourite explorer, it's got to be the fuel bunker, which is obviously Hampshire. But also we've done a lot of awesome ones in London and Kent. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, it's difficult to I did actually do a top 10 explore video. It's on the channel somewhere. I think I did it like a couple of months ago, so that's worth going back and having a look at. And that's just my sort of opinion of my top 10 favorite explores. I actually put 11 in there because it was too close to call.
I think the Dover ones have been my latest favorite ones, to be honest. Just how lucky we've been.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed that day. That's the best day we've had, I think,
because it was
since we've been doing this.
Because as you find, if you do this type of thing, you're not always gonna be successful in what you do, and this
true that.
And with the Dover explores we were doing, it was just like go. Okay, at first, the first couple, which we couldn't get into, there was a reason for that. But when we
it's all about that guy with the dogs. If we've got to give credit to that bald guy with the 2 bouncer dogs, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have actually got into that bunker without going into so much detail. But that's the guy we got to thank.
Yeah, he was quite sound, and then obviously the lady that made a few phone calls. Without them, I don't think we would have had such a good start after the day. Obviously, we knew our luck was in as soon as we found that place next to the Starbucks. And as soon as we turned up in Dover, it went from raining and drizzling to glorious sunshine for the whole day. So it was quite nice.
Yeah, it's brilliant. You guys going to do any subway abandoned train tunnels? So me and Ray have actually done Aldwych Tube Station in London, which closed in 1997. And the ticket hall is kind of original how it was, like the marble effect, all the papers and posters on the wall. And there's actually a 1920 or 30s tube stock down there.
I wouldn't
mind the platform.
I wouldn't mind doing that again at some point because we never filmed it.
No, that's the thing. We did it, but this is before. I mean, we've only been doing the survey stuff a year, so and this was like 2-3 years ago, so we only got photos. But it was really cool, so I wouldn't mind doing a few more of those.
And it's very rememberable about for one thing. I just didn't understand that.
No,
but that's for us to know.
Scrinson, how you doing? Hope you've seen the new James Bond film. I've not yet. Apparently it's got 5 stars.
I've got to still
Don't
find
want
out
spoilers on that though. Yeah, no worries.
Because I think she wants to go and see it.
All right.
But yeah,
it's like 3 hours long. It's 2 hours 45. I heard.
Yeah, it's worth it though because it's his last outing, isn't it?
Be good if they brought Judi Dench back, but obviously they can't because she's her character ended in Skyfall because of what's his name, the Bond guy. Yeah. Have you got that GIF?
GIF. I don't think I had the GIF.
Hi, Jodie.
Hi, Jodie. Hang on.
Pulled his teeth out. That's when he's being contained in the glass cabinet.
And what was he doing with James Bond's legs?
I don't know.
Was it Skyfall?
Yeah, he was like, and Bond was like, "What makes you think it's my first time?" He's like, "Oh, Mr. Bond." They're in some data center, weren't they? I don't know where it was. What was this one? Yeah, there you go. Don't wear a magnet around your chest. You have a pacemaker.
I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, no, we don't have those, but yeah, it's a good point. Are you guys doing any Victorian sewer tunnels?
We've done one.
Well, it wasn't a sewer tunnel,
but it smelled like it.
Yeah. We have actually done one, and I think it was probably Victorian. If you go down way back, probably 4, 5, 6 months ago. On my video
we were only talking
list.
about it before the stream started, but
Not the water tunnels we did. Oh, privately we were, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. But yeah, we've done that. Don't know whether I can find it. Hang on.
Hang on, I'll do it. Hang on. Okay. 50 people watching, Steve.
Woohoo, thanks for joining, guys.
I won't be staying in here much longer, but your channel videos. A long day tomorrow. Christ, was it that far back?
Yeah, I've just put it in the chat, guys. I think that's the one we did. But that was, yeah, certainly something we've done before.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on it because the thing was in that one, and I don't know whether you would notice if you watch the videos, but halfway through, my mood suddenly changes because it feels like the water starts rushing a bit more, and and we might even done any research on this. Hi, Scrism. And I'm like, I'm gonna die now. I just rush out of there before the rest of them, but it's an interesting place, but very hard to find at first.
Yeah, it's not where you think it would be.
And it was only because of your contact we found it.
Yeah. Yeah, we were sort of walking around trying to find it, weren't we? But yeah, it's not something we typically do that. It's just a one-off. I mean, it's nice to do one-offs occasionally.
Was EW Explorer of Carl, if you're still in, mate, was it your video that you had to rush out of there because you need to get washed away from some storm drain or something, if I remember rightly?
I don't think he's down from our way, though, is he?
No, but there was a different explorer, but he was with a load of other guys and they had to come through the climb the drain ladders to get out onto the road because they were about to be swept away.
I'm sure. What the hell was going on the other night? Yeah, that was a weird one. I didn't participate in that.
No, because he's got puffy nipples.
If you say so.
No.
Yeah, it was a bit of a weird. It's like a nipple show, wasn't it? That was on Matt's the other night, wasn't it?
Yeah. It might have been Urban Legend, yeah. I think it was actually Norfolk, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I get confused with all these other people. If I haven't met them, I get confused.
Yeah.
So many people to talk to.
But I think, obviously, we've just been doing this over a year.
We've
done
gained
some really cool places, haven't we?
Yeah, and like when we
Met
drive,
some really cool people.
And when you're driving around now, you're always looking out for more.
Yeah, and obviously thanks to you guys in the chat as well, following us. So that's all appreciated.
Yeah, and like I was saying to Steve before we came on air tonight, that within 24 hours, the Dove videos are doing so well because you guys are enjoying them. This is probably the most views I've had in 24 hours on any video
on 360p as well.
Yeah, well, that's going to hopefully be sorted within the next 24 hours as well because I've contacted YouTube and they said, and according to what I watched before coming on, they do get on and do it quite easily.
What O-Lights are you using now? We use ThruNite, not O-Light. So
the person who asked about O-Light is Eddie because he's got it. He's just bought one.
Oh, that was Norfolk, that comment.
Oh, just
any abandoned ships?
Yes,
not
there
yet.
is.
Working on it.
Technically.
No, there's not.
Newsflash, guys. From Monday, the Army will be delivering fuel, just to let everybody know.
Yeah, did you guys hear about that story of this tanker transporting was it a concrete lorry or something, and there was like 20 cars tailing it on the motorway, and the HGV driver was wondering why these cars weren't overtaking him, and he turned off, went left in this construction site, and all these cars followed him in there. And he got out and spoke to the first car on the line and was like, "Why are you following me? I'm not carrying fuel." And he was like, "Well, you could have told me that earlier." It's like, brilliant story.
Steve, I'm just about to send you something, and I'm going to.
And you
watch
could
your
clearly
face.
see it wasn't a fuel tanker either by the shape of it. But yeah, the whole fuel fiasco is mad, isn't it?
You see what I've seen, yeah.
See you later, Jane. Thanks for joining.
See you later,
what
Jane.
have you
Look closely.
have you put a sticker somewhere?
No.
Oh,
Something-
yeah, I noticed that earlier. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I did see that one.
Your soul.
Yes, it was. What's that? Chest wig merch, yeah.
I got enough of it. Oh, I'm going to head off in about 6 minutes, I think. So it's been a long day, and I'll probably
Yeah, we're cap it at
half past.
I know we did start. I was supposed to start a bit earlier, but how much is gas over in the UK?
137.
It's about what, $4.50 a gallon, something like that, which is about $1.30 a litre or something like that. But it's
It's not much different over in America either, is it? Because we spoke to my uncle the other day.
it's about $3 a gallon. I remember when it was about $2.50 a gallon in Vegas, very cheap. But I think gas has been the highest it's been price wise since 2008-9. Really expensive. 148 in Devon. I filled up for 129 today.
129?
Hmm.
What the hell was that? What?
12 o'clock, yeah.
Tesco, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't realise they put
Do you
that-
think people panic buying? So my personal opinion is people are obviously panic buying it, but there's the other half of people that have to feel like they need to fill their own car up because they need fuel, because they're obviously afraid the panic buyers are going to draw all the pumps up. So normal folk feel like they have to fill their car up because they don't know when they're going to be able to get fuel again, and then it's kind of that vicious circle, isn't it?
Like me, I've got just enough to get to work in the morning and hope to
Got like 10 miles left, did you say?
Yeah, because I couldn't get anywhere today. Because our petrol station had flooded today due to the rain we've been having.
Nope, take it. 132 in Swansea. It's not too bad. I noticed it was like 150 something on the motorway when we were going up to Dover.
Yeah, you need to get a diesel car and start putting cooking oil in your car. Panic buying. I filled up the kids' swimming paddling pool.
I saw a meme where someone, I don't know if you sent it to me, Ray, someone was filling a plastic bag up with gas.
That's old, that meme.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's about 5 years old.
Oh, okay. It's funny though. I've seen a similar meme where this
24
woman was
inch.
jet washing her car inside.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's
I don't-
funny.
I've known before, and I think it was at work that this woman tried to fill up her oil through, you know, when you pull out the dipstick.
Mm.
She was trying to tip it down the dipstick.
Oh no.
And you think, do I help? No. She's not clever enough
I
to
bought
ask.
some mobile oil the other day, and it's actually got a little funnel on it. So you take the cap off, and you know normally on cheaper bottles you have to pour it in a certain way, don't you? Otherwise, it sort of trickles down it sort of comes back on itself and drips down the can.
Yeah.
It's got like a little funnel you pull up.
That's all right then.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. Tried doing 30 miles per hour with a paddling pool on the roof. Yeah.
2 hours on Thursday to get fuel for your tractor.
Wow. Ouch.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, some of the lines we're seeing in these fuel stations.
It was just lucky when you got your fuel on in Dover.
Yeah, well, we had to get fuel, didn't we? Because it's such a long journey back, and we don't know
Well,
when.
I think you still would have got back without filling up, but because it didn't really move, did it?
No, because I was doing 70 all the way back to save fuel. Obviously, I always do 70. Well, I might do 71 sometimes, but
I prefer doing 65. Oh, sorry, 69-ish.
But
Unless I'm in the
yeah,
work van.
I literally did 70 all the way back from Dover. Takes a bit longer, but yeah, you literally save a gallon of fuel versus doing. This is theoretically, guys, doing 85. Not saying I'll do 85. I'll do 71 normally. Convert your car to LPG. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like $1,000 for the conversion. Plus, not many gas stations do sell LPG. And if they do, there's only like 1 or 2 pumps. I didn't think many people use LPG these days, do they?
Not that I know of.
No.
Right, Steve, I'm going to head off anyway because it's past and.
Yeah, no, I'll close it off now anyway, mate. So I don't know if you want to hang on for a minute or two.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, thanks so much for joining, guys. Just a short one, really, just to
Update you.
chat about the Dover stuff. So obviously Alex was on earlier. If you just joined, had Alex on. So hopefully you enjoy the upcoming Dover series. More videos to come. So thanks for joining and the donations, etc. All appreciated. Take it easy, everyone. Drop a like when you're out, and hopefully see you in the next one. So from me and Hidden Histories,
Have a good evening.
Take it easy.
Sleep tight, mate.
and
Hopefully
have a
the
good
bed bugs
evening.
don't bite.
and yeah, thanks for joining again, everyone. Catch you later.
Bye.
Cheers, guys.